Hello everyone, welcome back if you have been here before, and welcome in if this is your first time to be with me. If this is your first time, basically I do videos just sharing my story, sharing my experiences while I am on my healing journey. I've been on it for about 2 years, but most profoundly for a little over 12 months is when I've done the actual work. This morning, I, again, have gone through some profound aha moments, so I feel a need to come in and share it. So, I think in a prior video, I spoke about during meditation, I had each of my 4 grandparents that I have, childhood memories with. I had them one at a time each present themselves to me. And they were above me. And then all of a sudden I could see angels and archangels and ascended masters and several of my spirit animals that I know are with me. Specifically a lion, a tiger, a black panther, and it's only recently that this black panther has joined me. I first started seeing readings and signs of black cats all over the place, and then all of a sudden I was presented with that a black panther has joined me since my awakening. And so I shared that in a prior video that I was seeing that in a meditation. Well, yesterday I took some time and was creating a bunch of thumbnails through the AI thing on Google, and I was just playing around with it, and I made several for my videos, the prior videos, and I made one that had no specific reason. No specific reason at all. I just created it and saved it to my computer. And it is actually the thumbnail that's going to go with this video because it's the theme of this video. What I am going to be talking about is believing in the unseen. This is something that I'm growing at. I'm believing in it. I believe that I have angels and ancestors that ride with me every day in my car. I have seen them. Literally, I have seen an accident that's about to happen in front of me, and I saw the arm of God come down and say, "No, not today," and prevented the accident. That there was no way this accident wasn't going to happen. I feel Archangel Michael right there in the car with me. He's protecting me because I ask every day, archangels, angels, ancestors, I ask every day, protect me and protect those that are in my car riding with me today. Put those who need me or I need them in my car, and it happens every single day. Again, for those of you that don't know, I am currently in a temporary, full-time, but temporary job of being a rideshare driver. I've learned a lot of lessons right here in my car. But anyways, so I created this thumbnail, not knowing why. I now know why. My topic is believing in the unseen because it's around us every day. I have been seeing so many different birds. I have seen angel numbers everywhere. I mean, absolutely no reason I'm told to look up. I look up and there is a address in front of me in two places. 1111 was presented. I actually have a picture of that. I will try to remember to attach it to the end of this video. I look up and I just see angel numbers everywhere. 222, 333, 555, 777. Combination of two similar numbers, 3 similar numbers, 5, 7, I mean, everywhere. I saw 333 on, for a gas prize. I took a picture of it. Again, I will try to remember to share that too. So this morning, I am scrolling through YouTube, and I was presented with, I felt drawn to listen to a reading of one of my favorite tarot readers, right? Actually, she's not just tarot, she does scrying and intuitive reading. It's not always with cards, but I align with her, I resonate with her. I've only been listening to her a few weeks. But she was doing a reading that I resonated with, and it started talking about me needing to pay attention to the unseen. My ancestors are with me, my angels are with me. Everybody is guiding and protecting me through this tough time, through my awakening, bringing me insights that I need when I need them. Again, I created a thumbnail I had no reason for yesterday. So I decided to do a meditation this morning on my own. But I first did a meditation that was aligning my energies with the Tuesday energy. The Tuesday energies are a masculine energy. They are with Mars. So I was standing in front of and Mars is red. So I was standing in front of a red ocean, and in the sky was a red planet. And I walked into the water, and I allowed the red waters to enter the soles of my feet, and they traveled up to the root chakra, which the root chakra is safety, security. I'll let you look up root chakra. I don't remember everything, but it stems around everything that I am struggling with right now. My financial security, remaining in my self-confidence that I have gained all this time. But the root chakra is a red color. So I went through this meditation, and then I decided to do my own meditation. So I lit a candle, I put on an incense, I dimmed the lights, I put on ancestral music. I think it was I was drawn to the flutes of the Native Americans. I have Native American ancestors, very, very far back, but I do. And I put that on, and then I just opened myself up. My intent was, please show me what I need to know. And so I started seeing my grandparents one at a time again. And after they presented themselves to me, they went up above me. And again, I see archangels, I see angels, I see my tiger, I see my lion, I see my red cardinal that I see everywhere, I see the Black Panther, I see a lot of unknown faces, and I'm going to assume they're all my ancestors that I don't necessarily know. And I got this overwhelming sense of calmness and love and feeling protected. It was beautiful. And then all of a sudden, my lion, this huge lion face, is just right in my face. I mean, literally, we are making eye contact. And I'm feeling courage, and I'm feeling strength coming through. And again, I have this lion in my face, and I feel no fear. I feel calm. I feel protected. And so we're just staring in each other's eyes, and then all of a sudden he comes forward, and his face becomes blurred because basically he puts his forehead on mine. And we just sit there, and I just continue to receive this energy that is just the most beautiful energy. And it felt like forever. And then he pulls away, and he looks in my eyes again. And then he turns around and he starts walking away. And this is where my fear starts coming in. Why is he walking away? What does that mean? Is he leaving me? I have all these fears going on. And I mean, it's not dramatic fears, but it's just like, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. So he continues to walk away, and he gets in the distance, and he turns around, and he continues to just stare at me. And then he sits down. And then all my ancestors come in again, and they're all doing a circle around me, and he's looking at me like, we're here. We're always here. Stop fearing it. We've got you. We're protecting you. We're showing you the way. We're showing you the path. And that was so strong. It was just, I actually started crying. I felt the love. I actually started crying. It was beautiful. It was a very profound, beautiful moment that will live with me forever. And I still feel them right now with me. Right now. They're always protecting me. They're always with me. When I doubt it, I just need to go into my mind's eye and remember and see them. Believe in the unseen. It is there. It is there. So, a couple examples of where I've gone with my gut feeling versus ignoring it. And it was actually lessons from my granddaughter that lives with me. So we are living in temporary housing and not in the best place, so I am not comfortable with a lot of the kids that are around where we live, and unless I am outside supervising, she doesn't get to go just hang out with these kids. I've seen too much from them to just let her, I trust her. I don't trust necessarily the decisions she might make in the moment, or I don't trust, because sometimes we can be guilty by just association. We can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. An example of that was, so I don't let her hang out with these kids. I had been letting her go out and do a little walking, instead of being stuck in our little apartment. And so one day I was at the kitchen table and I was painting, and she comes in and she gives me this little side hug and says, and it didn't feel genuine at all, and she says, I'm gonna go for a walk. They didn't let us outside much. Of course, my BS alarm went off. I absolutely knew that was not the truth. But I let her make her decision, and basically gave her the rope to hang herself if that's what she was going to do. So after a few minutes, probably about 5 minutes, I heard, go find her. So I got up, went out, and I looked, and she was exactly where I expected her to be, right in the middle of all these kids. And they were horseplaying, and boy, the moment everybody saw me, all the kids like stiffened up, and she started walking with me, and she just looked like she knew she had just been caught. So she comes to me, and we walked back to the apartment, and I gave her a full talk. If I can't trust you on these little small decisions, how am I going to be able to trust you in high school to go to the football games or anything if I can't trust you in the small decisions? And today was not a good decision. It is exactly what I told you not to do. So the very next day, I come in, and she's telling me all about the other kids, texting her and letting her know that some woman in the courtyard where they were playing the day before, some woman comes out with a gun and she's threatening everybody there. Hello? So I pointed out, listen, I can't always tell you why I say no. I'm going with my gut feeling. I can't tell you why. I can only tell you, no, there's a reason. I just don't know what it is. You don't always need a reason. If I say no, I mean no. So she got a lesson. Listen to your grandmother. I did go on to find out that these kids have been harassing this woman, knocking on her door, running away, yelling outside of her apartment. They're literally harassing her, and she just had enough. No, the gun was unnecessary. But she had been complaining to the office for a while, and nobody was doing anything. And these are the very kids that I told Mackenzie she couldn't just hang around with unless I was there, because I wouldn't allow children to harass people. That I wouldn't allow it. So that's exactly why I wouldn't let her hang out with them, is the shenanigans, the getting in trouble. Yes, the woman was arrested. Yes, she was kicked out of the apartment complex. All the stuff that comes along with her actions. But unfortunately, I don't think anything happened to these children, because these children are unsupervised. They're not, I don't know what they're being taught, but they're not being supervised enough to learn the lessons that they're supposed to be learning. So one more example here in my apartment complex with my granddaughter, sorry. She is my daughter, I'm raising her. She got another example of why I don't want her just walking around. I tell her all the time, we don't know who these people are behind these doors. We don't know if they have, we just don't know. We don't know. And I don't want you just walking around. About 5 doors down, same side, same level, everything of our apartment complex, just literally 5 doors down. A man, an older gentleman, that I had always gotten negative feelings off. He tried to talk to Mackenzie and I one day, and I just kept walking. I was not rude. I interacted with him as I was walking away, but I was not engaging with him. I've always gotten weird vibes from him, just not somebody I want to be associated with. Well, the police came in and knocked his door down, yelling warrant, and they knocked his door in because he wouldn't well, actually he did answer it, and then he slammed the door when he saw the police officers. So the police officers used the knocking tool thing, whatever it's called. They knocked his door in. They went in and they arrested him. They arrested him on child molestation. I guess he did inappropriate things with his own grandchild. From what I understand, she was here visiting, and she left early. Now we know why. I believe he's still sitting in jail. This was in December, so I got to use that as another example of why she can't just be roaming around. We don't know who's behind those closed doors. And if somebody wanted to take her, all they got to do is open up the door and pull her in, and I wouldn't know. I can't protect what I can't see. All I can do is set her up to understand that she has to be vigilant as well. It's a sad world that we have to teach our grandchildren this, because I remember a day when I got to know when to come home because the lights came on, the street lights. When they come on, I came home. That is not the way we get to raise our children nowadays. That is not saying I didn't nearly get taken myself. I did when I was young, but it didn't happen, thankfully. It did make me more vigilant, though, even as a child. Again, believe in the unknown. If you have a feeling, go with it. If you feel it, I have been in hermit mode. I have been in isolation for more than a year now. I do not feel lonely. I do not. I have so many ancestors and angels and archangels and God and Jesus. I have all of them with me every day. I feel no loneliness. I'm happy, I'm content, and I'm calm. What is meant for me will not pass me by, and I'm content with that. So if I am to have love again, when it's the right time, when it's the right person, because again, I've put my boundaries up. I will never be treated like an option. I will never be treated with breadcrumbing time. I will never allow that treatment again. I deserve better. I have shown God that I deserve better. So if and when it's time, a reciprocal, unconditional love will come to me. And I'll know it when I see it. Believe. Believe in your feelings. The ones in your heart. The ones in your gut. Don't listen to the head. The head is your fear. It's your ego. It's your trauma. Don't listen to the voices that are screaming at you. Go for the silent feeling, the knowing. Anyways, lots of love and blessings. Wishing you the best.